Hello everyone, this is Matt here, and this is a video I've been putting off for a long time. I decided to put it out because we haven't really released anything the last little while because NHL hasn't really been that great lately. We kind of wore it out. But in this video I'm going to be making an NHL 14 wish list. I thought of a lot more stuff than I thought I would. I was going to separate it into a few different videos, but I decided to do it just as one in case people want to tweet it at EA Sports or send it to anyone else. It's kind of easier to just do in one video instead of 4 different ones. So with that being said, I'll get started. The first little category I did was overall gameplay that I want to see fixed. First and foremost, the most important thing is new DEKES. God, they haven't added anything since 11. When they added all those new DEKES in NHL 11, it was awesome. It made the game so much better, trying to find all these DEKES and pull them off, figure out the controls, and then post videos for them for everyone else to learn. But they haven't updated any of them in so long. So hopefully they can fix that, upgrade some new DEKES. Next thing I have is to fix the turning. I like what they tried to do. They tried to fix this, make the skating more realistic, but I think to help that, you should only have such difficulty turning when you're at full speed. When you're just skating normally, you should just be able to turn really fast like normal. But so hopefully they get that fixed. Another thing, they need to fix the AIs really, really badly. They said they had a new AI Brain, but I don't know. It seems worse to me, to be honest. There's so many ways to exploit them now. But hopefully they can get that done. That shouldn't be you'd think that'd be an easy thing to fix. You shouldn't have to keep trying at it. But hopefully they'll get it. They should eventually. And the last thing I have for an overall kind of thing to fix is new fighting. I don't know how long they've had this fighting for, but it's been way too long. They could make the fighting system in this game really, really good if they wanted to. I was thinking they can make it third person. You can move around, you can skate around, you can throw different kind of punches. Guys can bleed maybe. It's kind of like UFC, what it sounds like I'm talking about, but I don't know. It'd just make it more realistic and better. Because there's been a lot of good fights already this year, and it made me think of this to get that fixed. But the next subcategory I want to move on to is club. This was kind of a big one. It's one of the game modes I like to play the most, and I really haven't been playing as much as I used to this year because it hasn't been that great this year at all. The first thing I've written down is I don't even know how to describe this. I want to, but it's more important if they do. I think they could add in they incorporate NHL Moments Live with club, but you do challenges based on skills like accuracy shooting. You hit all these targets this fast, and however, I don't know, if you can skate around the rink in a certain speed, and if you do those challenges, you can upgrade your stats, or maybe just unlock boosts instead for your in-game guy. I think that it add an extra component to the game mode and make it more fun. There probably wasn't the best description there, but hopefully you guys get the idea. Another thing I have is to bring back the I think the last time they had it was NHL 10, the Took you can wear as a helmet, and the fire skates and fire helmet and different gloves. I think in the previous games they upgraded your guy, but I was thinking you could just unlock them by I don't know, just doing whatever, scoring a certain amount of goals online, and you unlock them, but they don't give an add-on to your guy attribute-wise. They're just for looks, kind of, because why not? It's pretty fun to try and unlock things. Anything that has a goal that you can reach, it's fun to do. So that'd be cool if they added that in. Something else I had is to make a game mode for 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 in club with no computers. So if you have 2 guys in your club, you can play another 2 guys so it's just 2-on-2. There's no computers anywhere. Or you could do 3-on-3 or whatever. But if I was thinking they shouldn't have that go towards your overall record, it's just a for fun kind of thing, because it really wouldn't be fair if it went towards your overall record. Next I have, this is a big one. You should be able to name the computers on your team and change their player types. And as you go along in the season, I was thinking this part specifically, it's just seasonally. It doesn't continue out through the game, but the more games you play, you can upgrade their attributes to get your computers better on your team. so it kind of makes you want to play even more. I think that'd be a great thing to add in as a seasonally kind of thing, like once the next season starts next month, that it all resets, so you have to keep working towards it. Harsher penalties for quitting in game. What they have now, it's a joke. The stupid lose rank points, no one cares about that. A customizable ice rink and ice surface. I don't really know about ice surface, but you should be able to customize your rink, the seating and how it looks. That'd be pretty cool. And your banner should, after, like, you know how after you playoffs you get your banner or whatever and it's raised your first game of the next season, it should stay in your club arena forever, pretty much, so you can see it all the time. And that's all I have for club right now, but I'll probably think of more after this and regret not putting them in the video. The next subcategory I have is Hut, Hockey Ultimate Team. The first, I don't play a lot of Hut anymore. I used to play like a ton of it. I played that game a lot in NHL 11 and 12 because I loved opening the packs. But that kind of got destroyed in this game, so the first thing I have here is to fix the tournaments. The reason I stopped playing in this game was when I'd be playing in a tournament, I'd get to the finals, and people would quit when they're losing, and you don't get the win when people quit, and I have no idea why that is. It's stupid. I think I got to one tournament final, and people quit like 3 times in a row, and I never got the win, even though I was winning in the game by a lot. And then the first time I'm losing, I lose the game, and I don't win the tournament. So they need to fix that. They should have different kind of packs updated way more often. Like, not so much that it'd ruin the market, like you can't have jumbo mega deal packs out all the time, but like just a different variety of packs, like just consumables or just certain kinds of players. Like you could have an all Senators pack or an all Flyers pack or an all defensemen or all goalies, anything, just to make it more fun to try and open them. I liked what they did with Star of the Week and what was the other thing they did? The All-Star cards in NHL 12. But I was thinking instead of Star of the Week, they should do Star of the Month, because that way it's like more of a challenge to get those cards and they'd be more valuable and sell for more. What did I have? Oh, custom jerseys in Arena. But you can make it into like a card that you unlock. You get this card, and that makes you able to customize your arena, or maybe certain parts of it, or certain parts of your jersey, whatever. And that's all I had for Hut, because I haven't really played it that much in this game. I don't have a lot to add to it, but I'll probably think of more once again. Maybe I'll post a second video with all the stuff I remember. But next up, this is the category I had the most stuff listed for, because it has such potential, and I play this game mode a lot. This is GM mode. The other games, I played it even a lot more than I did in this one, because I don't think they did a very good job with it in this game. But if any of you guys ever played the NHL 2004 or even Madden 04, those games had the best GM mode I've ever played, like ever. And like most of the stuff in this, they had in that game mode anyway. I don't know why they got rid of it, but the first thing I have is a customizable office, which was in NHL 2004. Like, you have your office set for your GM, and the more, like, the better you do, the more items you unlock for it, and you can customize it. It's pretty cool. And you should be able to customize your arena and your jerseys like it had for everything else. I don't know why you wouldn't have that option, but they don't. You should be able to fire and hire coaches, like, instead of you being, it's GM mode. I don't know why you're doing all the jobs that a coach does. You should be able to hire coaches to do that kind of thing. Like, obviously you should still be able to edit your lines, but you should be able to hire coaches. Big thing I have in here, I kind of have this out of order, but there should be like a money system where, like, how do I describe this? You earn money as the game goes along. Like, the better your team does, the more money you're going to earn, like in real life. You should be able to customize, like, how much your tickets sell for to get into your arena, what kind of things you have in your arena, how much food costs, how much drinks cost. And the better your team does, the more money you get. And with this money, you can get the stuff for, like, a customizable office, or, I don't know, you buy equipment for your team, anything, really. But if your team starts doing really bad, you should be able to go bankrupt. And when you go bankrupt, you can switch locations. You get a new city, a new team, like what happened to the Thrashers. They went to the Jets. That's what I'm talking about. So you could do that in GM mode. I'm pretty sure they had this in NHL or maybe it was Madden. I think they had that in Madden 2004, and that was a really cool feature. And another thing they had in that game, in Madden 04 for GM mode, was when your players retired, you could hire them as coaches for like different positions. Like, in football, there's defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. You could hire your old players to do those jobs for you, which is really cool. So that leads on to the next thing, which is you should be able to hire an assistant coach, trainers, goalies, and you should be able to get your retired players to do that for you. I think that'd be really cool. They should give you way more details about the CHL for scouting. I don't know why they don't. You can't view any stats or anything during the draft, and that's really frustrating. What else do I have here? Oh, they should fix the trading. They need like a happy medium. In NHL 12, the trading was way too easy. You could do anything and make your team stacked in no time. And in this game, it's way too hard to make good trades. It's almost impossible to trade for someone if they're not on the trade block without totally getting ripped off. So they need to get like a happy medium to get the game working good. They need retired numbers in the stadium. Like, when your players retire, you should be able to choose if you want to retire their number in your stadium, and it gets hanged, cup banners and everything. And it should go longer than 25 years. Once you get to 25 years, what's the difference of adding, like, going on forever even? They just recycle computer names anyway by that point. It's not very hard. So they should add that in. There should be suspensions for sure. I don't know why they don't have this in any game mode, really. It's a big part of hockey now, especially with Shanahan, but I don't know why they don't have it yet. They should have career-ending injuries. I know that sounds bad, but I remember playing Madden. It wasn't Madden. I think it was Madden with Ryan when we were way younger, and playing. It might have been GM mode actually, and just trying to end people's careers, going offside and hitting people and trying to give them career-ending injuries. That was a fun thing that we did. Players should be able to request trades. That's pretty much all I have for GM mode right now, but that was a lot of stuff. I'll probably think of more even, because it's that game mode has such potential. Hopefully they make it a lot better in NHL 14. What's next? Be a Pro. Be a Pro is another game mode that has a lot of potential to be better than what it is. If like the on ice gameplay, and I don't know how to put it. The on ice gameplay is really good for NHL, so like right now, and all the things they have, they're good, they work. There's not like any glitches, but they can add so much more onto it. You could do a whole bunch of off ice stuff, like after games you have to do interviews, and if you don't do what you're supposed to do in the interviews, you get fined or you get moved down in lines, like in real life. You should be affected by what you say off the ice. You could have off ice training that improves your stats. And they need more stuff that you can work towards. Once you win the cup, once you win all the trophies, like when I tried playing Be a Pro, every game I try playing a new one, I always get to like year 4, year 5, and I have nothing left to accomplish. My guy's like a 99, I've won the cup, I've won awards, I have nothing left to work towards, so they should have like, excuse me, more awards to work towards in the game. Like you can get on the NHL game cover or something, anything really. Get into the Hall of Fame even. You should be able to simulate way more games in a row without being punished. I don't know why they're so set on if you play, or if you don't play one of the next 5 games, you're gonna get sent down to the 4th line in the minors. I just want to be able to sim seasons. I don't want to play all the games, and I want to see my guy get better. I think I'd be able to play the game a lot more that way, like get into it more. You should be able to develop chemistry with your teammates. Like the longer you play on one team, the more chemistry you develop with your line mates, and the more goals you score, the better you do. There should be suspensions in this as well, and you should be able to sign like they could have the customizable equipment in this. Oh, that was Skype, my bad. But what was I saying? Oh, they should have the customizable equipment, like I said in Club, where you could get the toque and fire skates and whatever. But you could sign with companies like Bauer or whatever in real life. Like they have that Bauer boost pack all the time. They should incorporate that more. You do good in your Be a Pro, and Bauer signs you to a deal, and you wear all their equipment or whatever. And that's pretty much all I have for now for my NHL 14 wish list. It was a lot, but anything you could think of, comment down below with what you want to see in the next game. Send this video to EA if you liked it. And that's all for now. Hopefully NHL 14 turns out to be great, and I'll see you guys later.